Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards and welcome to part 69 of the American Show. Let us begin. She was on the floor next to her boyfriend. She gets up from the floor and she wakes him up. She says good morning. He says it back. She would then get up from the floor, obviously, and she would go to the bathroom to take a shower. But the difference was, it was her shower. So she leaves in her living room, or their living room, and then she leaves the living room to go to the bathroom to take a shower and to also get ready for the day. So she leaves the living room. She walks to the bathroom. She walks so close to the bathroom, she opens up the door and she walks in. She then takes off the clothes that she was wearing the night before, and all of them, and she was in, and then she jumps in the shower. She says to herself, I know what we need to do today. We need to go grocery shopping, and we also need to go shopping for some furniture. Or we need to go furniture shopping as well. We need to talk about that. What furniture do we like, or what furniture do we don't like? As she was washing her body, she's saying all of this to herself. After that, she turns off the water and she gets out of the shower and she grabs a towel, and after that, she dries herself. She dries herself off with the towel that the previous owner left, that the previous owner left at the house. So she dries herself off with that. It's quite soft. After that, she puts it back. Then she leaves the bathroom naked. After that, she would then go to her her room, because she has a room. The suitcase, there was no bed there, of course. So she had to grab the suitcase from there was a closet, but she didn't bother putting any clothes in the closet yet. So that's what she was doing, whilst also picking her clothes out for the day. She opens up the suitcase and she, of course, grabs some clothes that she doesn't want to wear today, and she puts them she opens up the closet. She grabs the clothes that she doesn't want to wear today. She does not want to wear today. She does not want to wear today, and then she puts them in the closet. And then after she puts her clothes that she does not want to wear in the closet. She picks some clothes that she does want to wear for the rest of the day. She puts her clothes on by putting her pants. It was pink. I don't know what. Well, actually, it was pink and brown pants. Anyway, so she puts her clothes on, and she leaves the bedroom. Well, her room, which she would call a bedroom. She made sure to look at the rest of the room as she was leaving before she left. She says, I could feel bad in here. Really bad too. Also, or do we need someone to do that for us? She says to herself, or she thinks to herself. Maybe we need somebody else to do this for us. We need to call the furniture store, tell them what we want, and then we go from there. Me and William go grocery shopping for the day. That's what we would do. Of course, I got an idea. We go grocery. I will call the furniture store, have it delivered to our house, whilst we, of course, go grocery shopping. After all of that is taken care of, then we eat breakfast. It was so easy. It was an easy plan to execute in her mind. Will she execute it? We just have to wait and see. So, she leaves the room. She leaves the soon-to-be bedroom, and she goes back into the living room, and she sees that there's a fridge. She didn't notice the fridge when they got there. So she now is noticing the fridge. So she, of course, goes into the kitchen, and she walks into the kitchen. She walks into the, sorry about this. She walks into the kitchen, opens up the fridge, and of course, she sees nothing. She would then close the fridge, and tells him about the idea as she's leaving the kitchen. She says, I am going to call the furniture store. And then, as we're doing that, after I do that, then we're going grocery shopping. Because we need some food, and some water, and some soda, and the rest of it too. What do you think? I think that's a good idea, Joey. Okay, cool. You need to get dressed. Yes. Yeah, I know. I'll do it in one moment, he says. She said. After that, she just sits down. She leaves the kitchen, sits down on the on the floor of her house, and she's enjoying the ceiling of the house. After that, she begins, just thinking about stuff. A couple hours had passed, and now he was ready to go grocery shopping. But before before they could do that, she forgot to call she almost forgot to call the furniture store. So that's what she was about to do. She leaves the living room, goes to the phone room, and opens up the phone room door of the new house, and she walks in. She picks up the phone, and she dials it, and she calls the furniture store's number. After that, he says, "We can do that for you in no time." Not in no time, she said. We're going grocery shopping, so if you can, not waste, but, do it at a reasonable time, that'd be awesome. I'm joking, by the way. Take all the time we need, she says to the grocery store, the furniture store guy on the phone. He says, "Good joke, I like it. We will do that after you leave. Thank you very much." After that, she hangs up the phone and she leaves. She leaves the phone room. She goes back into the living room because she was about to get ready to leave the house. They open up the door to the house, and they are gone from the house. They get out. They leave the house. They go outside. She smells the wonderful air. She looks up at the sunshine. She almost gets blinded by the way. It was very funny to William. William was laughing a little bit. After that, they get in the car, and after all of that, they are gone. They go to this grocery store that there are many grocery stores in Sweet Town. Like, so many to choose from. But they choose this one because, sentimental value for the both of them. His mom and him used to spend most of their time picking something out for his father's birthday one time. They have wonderful memories attached to, William does, of course. Joey has wonderful memories attached to them, to the grocery store as well. But hers are they're a little bit different and a little bit sad due to the relationship that her sister, the deteriorating relationship between between Joey and, of course, Beatrice and her mom and her dad, who had died decades and decades ago. Or should I say, years and years ago, actually. So they're driving to the grocery store, and they are talking about their memories of this grocery store and how much it means to them. So after all of that, they pull up to the, so they pull up to the grocery store, and they get out of the car after unbuckling their seatbelts. Then they walk in the grocery store. It brings back old memories for Joey, and she starts to tear up a bit. Of course, she keeps it together. Then she just walks around looking for a grocery cart. She walks around a little bit longer and she finds one. She grabs it and she begins shopping. After a couple of hours of her shopping, she realizes that breakfast has passed, so she's not going to be cooking breakfast for the day. Well, for the morning. So she's a little bit disappointed about that. But she finishes his shopping and she's ready to go home and look at the wonderful furniture that she has. After that, after she meets up with, of course, William, who also has his stuff in the grocery cart as well, they leave the grocery store and they put their groceries in the car, and they get in the car, they buckle up their seatbelts once again, and they leave the grocery store. They make it home, or at least they were driving home, when the sun was very beautiful, so they just stopped for a while and to look at the sunshine. It was the afternoon, and that was a consolation to, and that was a sort of consolation prize to Joey, because she realizes that she could have lunch instead of breakfast. So she decided that she was going to make or cook lunch for William and herself. It was going to be a very special day and a special night because she also decided to cook dinner as well. So they, after the, So after they look at the sunshine, they keep on driving to the house. They get back and so after they drive to the house, they pull up to the house, to their house. After that, they get out of the car, and then they, of course, after they unbuckle their seatbelts, and then they walk, they open up the door, they open the door, and they walk in. And look at what they have done. She says to William, look at what they have done to our house. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh my God, yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Exactly what we wanted, she says to him. And they sit down on the couch for a short while before, of course, Joey goes out. No, Joey goes right back outside to get the groceries so she could cook her boyfriend and herself lunch. She leaves the house, goes back she goes back outside, grabs the groceries, and puts them in the house. Then after that, she puts the eggs in the refrigerator. she puts everything in the refrigerator except for the things that she was going to cook, well, lunch with, of course. And after she does all of that, she begins cooking lunch. She begins cooking lunch for her boyfriend and herself. After she cooks lunch is now served. And they were eating lunch together as a family. As girlfriend and boyfriend, obviously. After all of that, it was now time to just rest. So they of course walk to the bedroom, and they see the bedroom, and it's also beautiful as well. They see the bed, and it makes them so happy to see their bed for the very first time. It couldn't have gone any better. It was a joy to see. A very great joy. After that, they just go to the bed and take a nap. They just walk in the bedroom. After that, they didn't take their clothes off because, it wasn't nighttime yet. And so they just, took a nap after all of that, After they took a nap, it was now nighttime. Yes, it was now nighttime. They had overslept, and it was now beginning to be nighttime at the very least. It was 7:51 p.m. and the sun was setting on another beautiful Sweet Town day. And they wake up, they go to the living room, they leave the bedroom together, and they go straight to the kitchen so Joey could cook, of course, dinner for the both of them as well. Only William said no, because he wanted to cook dinner for the both of them. So they had a talk about it, and it was decided that William would cook dinner this time, which is exactly what happened. Sorry about that. Which is exactly what happened. They leave the bedroom and they go to the kitchen, and she sits down on at the dinner table as he is beginning to cook dinner for the both of them. So after he cooks dinner for the both of them, it was now time to eat dinner, or said dinner, for the both of them. As they were eating dinner, they began to talk about this wonderful house and about our lazy day being over in a couple of weeks. Well, actually, it was tomorrow. It was over tomorrow. And then it was time to go back to work in the American show. She says, I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm gonna miss this house, but at least I get to come. At least we get to come back, right? Yeah, I know, right? Yes, yeah. So that's fun. And after that, they eat their dinner. They continuing. So as they're eating dinner, they are enjoying it. It was very delicious. He's also a very good cook, as she knows. So after that, after they eat their dinner, it was now time to, just relax a bit on the couch. They didn't have a TV yet, so, that was going to happen tomorrow. That was going to happen, she thought that she was going to buy the TV tomorrow, but then she had thought, what if I buy it today? What if I buy it tonight? And then he says, and then William said, well, aren't they closed? I don't think so. Okay, alright, I guess. Okay. No big deal. Okay, cool. So after that, they just relaxing on their new couch together, just having a wonderful time. They were sitting on the couch together, just relaxing, talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. As they were talking all night, it was now time, because they were talking way too much to each other. They just got exhausted talking. And then it was time to go to bed. And at the perfect time too, because it was 11 o'clock. Well, it was 11 o'clock p.m. So they get out. They get off the couch. They get off the couch, I should say, and then they just leave the living room to go back to their bedroom so they can go to bed together. They walk into the bedroom and they take all their clothes off and they grab their pajamas, and after that they put them on. They put on their pajamas. After all of that, they get under the covers and they turn off the light and they go right to sleep, or right back to sleep, as it were. And that was it. To be continued, everybody, to be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like or leave me a like. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.